They're the gamers of words.
The gamer of words. Yeah.
Hello, hello.
Genshin is better than DFFOO. You're right, Pot.
Who said that? Oh yeah, nice. I mean, Genshin made it as Player's Choice Awards. Yeah.
You mean the Game Awards?
Yeah, the Gay Awards. They made it. Wait, are we live?
Yeah,
Oh,
we are live. I wonder.
I
always
had
wonder.
to go
Wait, I
pause
found
the
it now.
stream because I could hear myself, and I didn't like that.
Unfortunately, Pot, this isn't Monster Prom.
If only it was Monster Prom. Maybe that's what we'll do next stream. I mean, we already have something maybe in the works, but we can always.
Yeah, I'm the thing that we discussed. I'm definitely up for.
Yeah.
I do have someone that wants to play with this though.
Okay. But we'll keep that. We'll keep that. A
I
secret
don't know how I
for
feel
now.
about it because he's gonna destroy us.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, that's what I expect out of anything nowadays. So.
I also hit up BC and he was like, "Nah."
That's fine.
So we'll have somebody, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be an interesting stream next week.
Okay. Now I was doing some prep work in the background, so that's good. Lion, have you sent out the stream?
Maybe I have.
Okay, perfect.
I've done it in every channel I'm a part of.
Okay.
Almost every channel. I haven't done it in the Destiny channels and stuff like that.
Wow. We need to branch out to the Destiny community.
That would require you to start playing Destiny.
No, I would never.
Well, then I can't do that.
I'm not a Destiny player. If there was any shooter I would play, it would be Warframe again.
Looter?
Yeah, it's a shooter looter.
No. First of all, it's a looter shooter, and I can't believe you said that in my presence. A Schluter? Oh my god!
The Borderlands advertises itself as a shooter.
As a looter shooter.
No, they literally use the term shooter in their marketing material.
Well, no wonder Borderlands is dead to me.
Well, I suppose that's one way to go with it. Sure, Pot, if you don't mind.
Shit games.
Now we're gonna be starting fairly soon, everyone. Just we are currently joined by everyone's favorite degenerate Indo, and we may be being joined by Cross as well, but
unfortunately, Cross sucks.
Yeah, he's MIA at the moment, so
you should probably subscribe to Indo though.
No,
because we're not really doing anything right now, so you might as well just go click that button.
You got time.
Yeah, you got time, and it's free and it's easy.
Free 99.
So no wonder it's #1.
Yeah, easy to do. Might as well subscribe to Multiracial Lion.
I mean, I guess you can. I'm not gonna say no.
For Destiny 2 content.
Soon, TM. Yeah. If you want to see me doing Destiny content, you should probably go check out Alphano's channel, where we've been doing a bunch of raids and stuff recently. He's been recording it. So it's been me and Alfie and Sephi and I'm not sure what his handle is in TCC right now, but Soma?
Oh yeah.
Soma.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Soma. I guess so. Yeah.
He's interested in joining us next week.
Just shared the stream on my, because I have access to community posts now.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Hell yeah.
Way to rub it in, guys.
Let's go.
Okay.
Maybe if you added tags to the stream, it would help.
I have tags on the stream.
Do you?
Okay, we're gonna switch to the live view anyways for now. So
just add the tag FF7 remake.
Yeah, exactly. There we
go. I mean, technically accurate because Yuffie is in it.
We need to switch channels so that we show up on our icon show up on the stream. So
okay.
let's all switch.
Let's go on.
Okay. Everything should be working on that end now. Oh no, the layers are all screwed up. Let me fix this
Thing
very
is
quickly.
copacetic with a
Oh,
heavy
no.
emphasis on cope.
Okay, there we go. Whew. Fixing things. So the layout
thank
is glitched right now, as is very evident by
Yeah.
the top and right side banners here. BlueStacks is a terrible, terrible, terrible program, and I've been fighting with it for the past 2 weeks. That's why last week we did a Genshin stream instead of Defo. One of the reasons was because BlueStacks just refused to work with Windows 11, so I had to jury rig some shit, but it is working now. It kept crashing whenever I was doing a display capture, so I have to do a window capture now. Something about the I don't want to. Okay, Hanshu, I'd have to like click it, and then it has to load, and then it's just
Oh my god, I just saw that.
no one has time for that. You saw what?
Oh, BlueStacks. My God.
What happened?
Yes, no one has time to look at how many notifications you have.
Look how many there are. No, I'm not doing this. This is it's fine. No one sits on the screen long anyways. I guess biggest account news is no longer getting Mod Pass. So RIP fast grinding for anything. We are now doing the slow grinds. Which isn't too bad, honestly. It's fine.
Yeah, it's
TreeVoid
not
gets
so
to
bad.
be TreeVoid gets to be a povert for once.
Yeah, I get to RP as a povert now, so it's fine.
part of your
RP. Oh god.
your fanfic.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
So
your arc.
it's
Your
been a
povert arc.
long time since we've done a Defo stream. I think it's been a month now or just under. We're not going to go over everything that we did or that we missed. What was it? It was Ursula's event. So Shintoto got her FR and a rework. She's mid. It's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Ursula got her FR and BT. Ursula sucks. Like I dislike Ursula.
Excuse me?
She just always turns warps, and I don't want her to. Like I don't want Ursula
That's
taking turns.
fair. She does turn warp a lot.
Yeah.
That burst
Yeah,
effect is
like-
really strong though.
Yeah, it's like Snoverflow.
It's like that but better.
Yeah, everything is just Snoverflow now. So
Yeah, that's the will of the monks.
Yeah.
They want to snowflow.
yeah. So
I mean,
it was fine. The event was like somewhat interesting. Basically, you needed to keep them paralyzed the whole time. So I just put like a stun call on, and then I used greens and made it so that the Shintoto never took a turn. So because my account isn't super fleshed out, it was a little bit tough. But for anyone with a somewhat decently like a robust account, you shouldn't have any issues with that fight. It wasn't particularly interesting.
I thought it was, or you're talking about the Shintoto
The
interfinals?
Shintoto Interturnal, yeah.
It wasn't hard, but it was. I liked it
Yeah. At least
I
it
thought
can,
it was
yeah.
because
good.
it was very, 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 very lethal.
Yes.
I like that.
Yeah, it can kill you. At
Yeah,
least
it killed
this
me
fight
quite
can
a few
kill you.
times. It took me a couple teams until I did a Reigns rushdown attempt, which I guess it could have been my first one, but I've been trying to deviate away from using Reigns too much, which we will do in this fight that I'm going to do now. But when I didn't use Reigns, it was actually pretty tough. And then I brought Reigns and I was turn manipulating and it was fine. But I thought it was a good fight. I just didn't think it was like exceptionally difficult in nature, but it was a good fight for sure. Yeah, or you can Queen me. Yeah, we won't talk about Alti Queena. Aren't you? I think some of the
Queen.
hosts here have very strong feelings about it, so we won't go into it. Yeah, that's true. It didn't have no HP gates. But I guess Iris was still featured on that. And they tried not to do HP gates with Iris because that would kind of screw up her whole gimmick thing with
Yeah.
repeating HP damage. But yeah, that was a
Yeah.
pretty cool fight. Nothing too crazy. The event we got afterwards was the next 6 warrior quest, Area 6.
Oh,
That was a pretty cool fight. We may get to it. I'm going to leave it for last. We can talk about Yuffie first. You know what? I'll like play it in the background while Lion can talk about Yuffie, because I know Lion is a big Yuffie fan. She was the only person who got things in this, correct?
I have no idea.
I mean, Yuri got some.
Oh yes, Yuri got a rework.
Yuri got echoes.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, you got
And
an
a
echo
rework.
and a rework. Yuri does more damage now. That's about it. I mean, there isn't much to say. Like, we even say this on the GL side, right? Like, there isn't much to say about characters, older characters who just get reworks. They're better. That's about it.
Yeah, I heard Yuri got the juice apparently, but I haven't like looked far deep into it much. But yeah.
Yeah. I just did the 6-man like over the weekend once I got my blue stacks to start working Zach. So I've also been off of DFO for a bit. It's been a busy couple months on top of building a new computer, and then BlueStacks refusing to work with the new computer. So I'm sort of playing the catch-up game, which is fine considering that everything except for the next event we'll talk about was permanent content. Yeah, well, we'll outsource all the actual playing of the game to someone else. Sacks it. Just get an intern to do it for us.
There you go.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is the fight. So, as typical in 6 warrior fashion, it's usually 2 different bosses, which is nice because you deal with 2 sets of boss mechanics. Because this fight, the featured character is Yuffie and Yuri, in a sense. There's 2 major mechanics here, being they need a lot of debuffs, especially when they enter their force. And they're at 2 thresholds. They will do a cleanse on your party, like a full buff cleanse, which means that and it's evadable. So that's the Yuri part, because Yuri's BT effect provides full party evasion. Iridia Call also works, but because they both trigger 2 cleanses, Iridia Call won't work perfectly. I believe that's how I remember it. Where I think there's like 4 total cleanses, or there was some sort of issue with my Iridia Call running out here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Timing it is really hard for this point. Or just bring Rydia in.
Yeah, or just bring Rydia in party, which you can do.
Yeah,
but I don't have her really built too much, so I didn't choose to go that route. But I'm sure like a Rydia Galif 8 comp could work out pretty well. That would deal with most of the mechanics, and then you just swap in Yuffie to do the debuffs, and that could probably do it, with the possible exception of turn count. But that's the main part of the fight. Basically, if you don't have, I think they need 8 debuffs each at certain thresholds, or like FR bar thresholds. Otherwise, they'll inflict you with 5 turns of stun. Or not stun, but confused, so that you just do HP attacks. And it's not tied to a buff or a debuff. It's tied to the character taking 5 actions. So it's not something you can cleanse. It's not something you can evade. You either pass the check of having enough debuffs, or you basically lose the run. It like recovering from 5 turns on each unit of not being able to control yourself is non-viable. So I think that component of it is actually pretty interesting. Yeah,
It will also like enter this stance as well, where the frog will also heal itself, and if I remember.
Yeah, it does heal itself. Is that during the force time? Oh, okay. Yes, that's right. So it does have that.
Yeah, I just remember that gimmick because it happened on one of my initial runs. I was like, oh fuck, might as well.
Yeah, so it's a pretty cool 6 warrior fight. It's definitely not as difficult as Area 5 was, but it is still pretty interesting. I don't think having another Area 5 would would have gone over too well. I feel like that one was particularly difficult, given the state of where the game was at that point, especially considering how important Brave Damage was, and how relatively difficult it was to do. Debuffs is a lot more of a manageable thing for most people, I find. Yeah, Indo, did you have any particular things to say about the site? Lion, I know you haven't done it, so we'll get you more too.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. I think everything has been said already by you. Well, oh wow.
What? I was like looking at chat for a second, and I looked back, and I'm like, what happened? I don't know what happened here, but that's good thing I have Aerith, so that's fine. We'll fix it.
Yeah. Okay, now my train of thought is like dispersed already, but I think basically the gist of it is I think everything I want to say has already been mentioned by Tree. Like I think this fight's cool. Like makes me realize I think it's been ages since a boss can like dispel you, like it's an actual part of the fight rather than say for example it's the Lufenia orb burst off. So there's that. I really like that part because I didn't initially pull for a Yuffie, so I have to wrestle with the fact that I have to charge the gauge immediately and shit for that because I don't have that much enough options for debuffers in my account. So yeah, very no, alright fight I guess, but yeah, it's cool. I like the front.
Ooh. Okay, yeah.
That's all.
Yeah, so
Now,
as you can see, I'm
I'm still...
getting killed here.
Oh no, the Rem BT.
Yeah.
The Rem BT.
Yeah, it's fine. Aerith, I learned doing this fight that Aerith can revive people in the back row with her S2. They don't have to be on field. I thought that was pretty cool.
You let Yuffie die.
Top 10 trick in 6 Warrior Quest. Yeah. Number 10. Aerith can revive.
Yeah, I should do that. Make a 6 Warrior tips video through all these fails. Yeah, it's fine.
Number 9.
We've got this. Everything is fine. No issues here.
I will say though that their FR time is like whenever you act, you get delayed as well.
Yeah, it has a party-wide 2-turn delay aura going on.
Oh, that's 2-turn. Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
As demonstrated by this gameplay right here. It just
which can be helpful in its own way.
Yeah, in a sense. Unless if the frog is about to enter its region stance and you have no way to turn off the stance. So yeah, might as well restart the run if you let the frog heal, because it's a very huge self heal.
Yeah, it just healed itself to full right now, and obviously I hadn't done that much damage to it, but it's pretty substantial.
It was only 25 million.
Yeah, that's like
that's pittance.
Yeah, nothing nowadays. Tifa does that in global.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I only had Yuffie up to her LD. I didn't pull her FR or her BT because I didn't need it, right? Especially because the Yuffie check for this fight is pretty straightforward. It's just have a lot of debuffs, so she can just press S2 and she fulfills her function there.
I pitied the burst. That was fun.
I went for Yuffie just because I don't have a throw force character, so I went for that one. That's the only reason why. Plus, as well, like I haven't tried Yuffie in global that much, so I might as well try in my JP account.
Yuffie's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Something that was mentioned last night on Historia Crux was the way that Seymour has a really unique kit and a lot of identity and stuff like that. And
I
that
vouch
is
for that.
that is what drew me to Seymour, because I thought it was really cool in an era where and this came out in Chaos when he got his EX Plus. In an era where bosses would get more and more difficult to damage, their defense would spike and stuff like that. As the fight went on, he would only do more and more attacks and more damage and stuff like that, which I thought was neat because we didn't have any characters that could do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Similarly, I think Yuffie is really neat as a character who has the ability to not only cleanse your party, but throw the debuffs back at the enemy. Even if it's something that they're immune to, just being able to get rid of it, flood them with debuffs and stuff like that. It's really neat as a playstyle, especially with some of the other weird utility things that she has going on. She has gravity, she's got party battery, etc., etc. So, I think she's neat.
Plus the EX debuff is also nice.
Yeah, not being able to buff themselves or gain brave. Yes, sir.
Very cute.
You can see that I was able to cancel the force time with the Warrior of Light's force effect. I know it needs to be a ranged force because that's what Warrior of Lights is. And it probably has to do with debuffs. But
yeah, I must have counted the other debuffs you have already.
Yeah, because when I went to Compendium, it said you need to do a fire FR, and I'm like, that's not the right description for this force effect. So I'm not sure exactly what it is, but yes, Compendium changed recently. I guess they updated to a new Compendium style, and I really value Compendium as a resource, but this latest revision is not sort of my cup of tea of Compendium. Hello, Goose. No, this is not Genshin. Genshin is bi-monthly at the most. There is not enough content.
This isn't the Player's Choice Awards game. This is the shitty gacha game. Squeak Speed. That EOS is coming.
It is to both of those things.
So, what else about Yuffie?
Great. Just great. That's what I have to say. I barely had time to play with it because I haven't been able to actually get my account to work. Like, I can log in, but I can't stay logged in because the game keeps crashing, which is annoying. However, I do really like that they got, and this is another great end of service because they're adding, their final limit breaks and stuff. But she got 2 of her limit breaks in one new skill, which is pretty cool. She got all creation and landscaper, which I don't know how I feel about the devs leaning really, really hard lately into here's a character with a special HP command that has like limited uses or whatever, and it hits really, really hard, but it that's it. That's all that you get.
Oh boy, I hope you're looking forward to
Machina.
Well, there's is this sort of like a prelude to another unit we'll be discussing shortly?
Yes. Yeah, in a way.
Yeah, because this is a trend.
Oh my god.
Whatever do you mean?
Yeah. Hello, Theo.
What trend?
I don't know. I'm just kind of tired of that. Like, it's fine. It's just.
For me at least, Yuffie's a cool character, so I'll give it a pass. But since Auron is from FF10, I'm gonna hit on Auron later.
Also, Yuffie Con, she did not get the costume. The
remake costume.
Yeah, I actually really like it. It's really cool.
Yeah. It's like Square doesn't like money.
It's almost like they don't like money for some reason.
Oh wow, the enemy started glowing red, and they went up to literally max brave. So
And only gravity S damage can do this one.
okay, well, it's a good thing that the all three of these members have gravity in their kit. Then,
Oh,
That's convenient.
yeah,
It's almost like you knew it was coming.
yeah. The joke is that none of these people have gravity in their kit, but
TreeVoid is a strategic genius.
no one has ever doubted
You
my
know what?
prowess.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Man's just a genius.
You know,
I don't know
gravity
what to
only.
tell you.
Yeah, it is. It is fairly cool. I think instant break works too, does it not?
I forgot because I
Um,
does Quinn
No,
have
you
instant
can't
instant break on its kit? I think Quinn has, and I remember not able to break its brave.
Yeah, they're immune
Yeah.
to instant break.
Yeah, there you go.
You gotta do it the long way, buddy.
it's okay. I'm hitting them with the rain shield.
Yeah, I think Aerith does have gravity on her Seal Evil, doesn't it? 'Cause
Look, they cleanse
does.
themselves too. I hit the cleanse threshold at 70%. They do a
says-
nice cleanse, so that's.
yeah, I think at least this fight is also like it can kill you. That's for sure.
Yeah, this fight is has a lot of threatening mechanics to it. Yeah, you have to break this the Coriol, I think they're called. The tiger before it acts, otherwise it will wipe the party. Pot, we're not going to get into skill order, okay? If you have an issue with this, blame BC. BC is the one who taught me that it goes LD, HP, S1, S2, EX. So this is an old BC adage.
I honestly like don't organize my shit on JP.
Well, I have
I
to,
don't-
otherwise I get so confused. I just can't do it. We're gonna summon here.
I mean, it does it automatically for you when in the skill screen. It just goes brave.
He also told me the
like
full
the
save
EX
in
in
the
the right
bar.
order now and everything. So you don't have to do much.
So that was how I got around it. Summons bypass the whole you need to gravity it because it just does pure brave damage. So that breaks it. So that was easy. Yeah, I know it's a shame BC quit. But
I told you guys, TreeVoid is a strategic genius.
woo.
Don't doubt his intellect.
Yeah, see, I very clearly planned for them to do the full party debuff buff cleanse, and have all that white steam come off of them. That was my game plan.
That's the first time I saw that skill of Sid Rain's not launching.
Yeah, because the launch is tied to his LD buff, right? The
Yeah.
follow up is from the S1, but the launch is from the S2. Yeah, so it did it again. It's like I hit multiple thresholds. Okay, so yes, the way it works is at 50%, both each boss will do a full cleanse of your party. And then additionally, when the Coriol goes down to like 30% or 40%, it'll do one final up. So it does do 3 full cleanses here, which is why I should have pressed the Rydia call button a bit earlier. It looks annoying because I'm not playing with around the boss fight. I'm just pressing buttons. But it's not that bad, honestly. Yes, it does. So it dispels you at thresholds.
It's very
And
funny.
it will trigger it during BT.
Yeah. It still looks hilarious if you're not prepared for the thresholds.
Yeah.
Like I saw Alphanod's run, and he's not ready for the thresholds.
Yes,
It
the
was
cleanse
hilarious.
is available because Yuri was featured here, and Yuri, his BT makes you evade. So the cleanse. I ran out of Aerith Sealed Evil, huh? Well,
Plus, Yuffie is a fan of
think you
Yuri as
mean-
a genre.
You strategically allowed it to fall off.
yeah. I mean, it's not like it's useful anyways, right? Like,
Yeah, big brain.
Yeah.
I mean, Aerith is only here to charge them gauge.
Yeah, Aerith is just a gauge charger, okay,
Or
and has an
Viper.
infinite BT effect.
And a reviver.
Yeah, yeah, and has Clutch Revive. She doesn't need
mean,
Seal Evil. She has so much utility otherwise.
Infinite BT isn't that good, right?
No, how could it be useful? And a revive? Nah, it's probably overrated.
Oh, I think we'll have the time to see like Dorgan's BT, if I remember. We'll make it there.
Let's switch out to. I need Yuffie in here to do this. What? I did not say that. Oh, Theo
Yeah,
did.
no one.
Okay, Theo, you're gonna get us. You're gonna get us heard here.
Yeah, goodbye, Theo. Your channel is gonna receive a cease and desist
Yeah.
order later.
Yeah, Aerith is broken right now in GL, and her BT just like builds even further on it. Aerith is a ridiculous
Yeah.
character. There's no way around it. She's just insane.
It's really great. I'm glad I pulled for him.
You know what else is really great?
What is
Pressing the like button on this video.
it? Subscribing as well. Hitting the
my
bell.
God.
Yeah, smash
Yeah.
that bell, everyone. Oh no, is Yuffie dead again? Oh, Yuffie's not dead. Sick.
Smash it like that meteor was gonna smash the planet.
Spoilers.
Oh,
What meteor? I don't know what you're talking about.
Sephiroth smashed that stab button.
Sephiroth.
No.
Number 15.
Wait, what happened?
Intel.
Why did I do that? What button did I just press as reigns? That I don't know what happened there.
Special is HP attack.
Did
I'm still
did I
waiting
not
for
press
you to
LB?
catch up.
Did I press HP? His HP attack should be instant turn rate. What's going on? I'm so confused. Oh, I'm getting 2-turn delayed because
Yeah,
of
you
the
pressed HP.
Right.
Yeah.
Never mind. I know I'm in complete control right now. Everything makes sense.
Exactly.
This is fine.
Jesus does not need to take the wheel here.
You know what? It's cool because we're gonna use this amazing RAM burst here. That is pretty epic. Look how
Yeah.
cool they are. Like Machina holds RAM and then they float down, and it's very
is-
cool.
This isn't a reference to when they were.
Listen, I would never throw for content. This is all extremely genuine reactions right here.
Yeah, it's not like TreeVoid is JP Raw.
No, it's insulting that you would even insinuate so. Let me get this burst effect up, actually. That way they can't... Oh, I'm going to get delayed to hell. Oh, but then I can turn warp back with Rem. Genius. Wow. This game is easy. This is so easy. Look at this.
Extremely galaxy brain.
Hello
Like
there,
TreeVoid
Sephi.
is the. Oh, hello, Sephi. TreeVoid is like the in Norse mythology the Yggdrasil, is it the tree
Yeah.
that connects everything. That's TreeVoid right there. He's connected. And this is a proper showcase of Sid Rain.
Yeah, this is the ratio in action, everyone.
This is how you
Don't let Trader Cross lie to you. This is the proper way to play Reigns.
the traitor who said he'll be joining in this episode, but
But
instead
disappeared.
SMH.
Hello there, Yoshi.
Oh shit, it's Yoshi. What's up? What's up, you Xenoblade simp?
But yeah, so that's basically the fight in and of itself. There isn't too much. I believe once we hit 30% on the Coriol again, it'll go back into its red, you must break it phase. But I should be able to resolve that pretty easily by turn manipulating between Reigns and Rem, so that I don't ever need to actually interact with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those are the main mechanics of the fight. So I'm gonna have one more cleanse here once I hit this either 30% threshold, and then we have to break them one more time, either via gravity or like a summon shaving, and that's the main gist of the fight here. I Do we want? I'm not going to finish. There's a lot to cover, so I'm not going to finish the fight because
still have
we've seen the most of it. But yeah, so this was the 6 warrior quest. Pretty decent fight overall, and a couple layers to it. So that was a nice ebb and flow to the fight. You had to deal with a couple things, which 6 warriors are usually, they usually call for more because you have more characters there. But overall, I thought it was a nice change of pace. Yeah, I can't really speak much to Yuffie because I didn't use her, but she served her role even as just LD only. So I guess that's nice for the fight.
I don't have much thoughts as well for Yuffie because I only tested her on that the character board mission shit campaign they had back then.
Oh, right, yeah.
It requires like a throw, and I use her there. It's alright. Like I'm not a fan of special HP attacks from BTFX, which started from, I guess it was Machina. Was it Machina who started that trend?
I think so.
He kind of did
Yeah,
in a way. But I'll give Yuffie a pass because it's Yuffie. It's cute. She's cute. I don't know. I don't know.
Everyone should definitely pull for her on global when the game absolutely makes it to this point.
Plus, yeah, like it's a new experience for me on JP, so I might as well because I've never used Yuffie on global besides farming. Besides the farming shit, yeah. I think we can move on now.
Okay, so the next event that we got was JP's very first crevasse.
Yay!
And to coincide with crevasse, we also got Orange, FR, and BT. Did someone else get a rework with him? Neon showed up again, but I don't think she was changed at all, right? Right, Indo?
She's still the same old strong Neon we all know and love, especially me.
Yeah. Yeah, so Orin is the one who got the juice here.
He didn't even get a rework.
Orin?
Yeah, nothing.
No, because his BT effect removes his kit. So you don't need to touch his kit. No, this is not max score. This is actually not even the highest reward tier. So the max score for rewards, like when you cap out on rewards, is 270. I don't have, like, I could probably squeeze out another 6 points if I make the Shinryus a bit better, because all the Lufenias are 3 of the same color, and almost all of them are 3 of the same weapon type. But even if I made the second one 3 of the same weapon type, it wouldn't be enough to push me over the 270 barrier. So I would need to like refine the Shinryus more. It's just 5 tickets, so I don't care that much. Crevasse is Crevasse. It's the same thing. It's redone fights. Crevasse Shinryu 2 here. This is the Ursula fight. The Ursula fight sucked when we got it. In garbage time, it sucked as a Shinryu. It sucks now. It has more HP, so that's cool. It's not a complete pushover, but it still has no mechanics. The other fight we got was the Neon fight, so we don't have that in GL yet, but it's a pretty decent fight. I like these bosses. This team of the combination of Warrior of Light and the twins, plus really any third unit, is a very good combination for this fight because of the way the Neon boss fight works. Which I won't get into here because we talked about it back when it came out, and it's a recycled fight. I don't think the HP changed at all for this fight though, compared to the increase in the Ursula fight. But overall, it was pretty fine. Crevasse is Crevasse. There isn't much to say about it. We've done it twice now on GL. This was JP's first iteration. They got 2 Shinryu fights. Did we get 2 Shinryu on GL's Crevasse? or was it only one?
The most recent one.
Yeah, I don't.
I think it was 2.
2. Was it
I
this?
think so.
I think we and instead of 3 Lufenia, we may have had 2 Lufenia, a Chaos, and a Cosmos. I remember they brought back Cosmos for it, for the global one. The Lufenias are like they were easy in GL. In Echo era, they're a complete like nothing burger. So it's yes, it was 2. It was a time traveled forward. We got the Rydia fight early, and we got the Tidus raid, but with more health.
Yeah, that sounds correct.
Yeah, so those were the 2 Shinryu. Yeah. Yeah, these Lufenias are complete jokes and are very, very easy. So the event itself was kind of meh. But Orin came out, and Orin is a fairly cool unit. Lion, did you or Indo, do you want to talk about Orin? I can also talk about him if no one really has too much to say about him. Okay. Let me just get the team I used here.
Did you get all of his stuff?
I have Orin's full stuff. Yeah.
I have none of this. Oh, I mean, I got Oran's FR on the free pull, and then I'll let it sit on the bench forever.
Where the hell are my units?
I got
Even though he's a good tank. I acknowledge he's a good tank, but he's from FF.
I picked up the burst on the free pull and then dumped tons and tons and tons. It had to have been 400 or 500 tickets into the banner trying to get his FR. And in doing so, I ended up pulling, I think it was 8 or 9 neon FRs and a neon burst before I finally got Orin's FR. It was real bad.
What do you mean? That's eight of Neon's weapon.
I already had her FR maxed out.
Oh,
I would be like that. I want to be like that Yuna player.
Oh my god!
Has a fuck ton of Yuna's weapons.
It'd be like that.
All right.
Would you think Kravos would work if they kept Lufen? So if they made the orb, but just made it with like Shinryu HP? Yeah, I think that. I mean, like Kravos is kind of iffier with orbs because you're bringing like ideally 3 not so great units, so dealing with the orb is a bit more difficult. But yeah, I mean, we had it with the Garnet cycle, right? That's only the very first one, and that was I think the best one. I preferred it to the second one we got just now in GL, and this one, like, I like the neon fight. I think the problem with this Kravos was the neon fight was the only fight I liked. Because this fight sucks. The other thing I forgot to mention is that now in JP it's pretty standard that all bosses have like a much faster FR gauge charge. They did not they inflated this boss's HP, but they did not give it the FR gauge update. So this is like a glacially slow FR gauge. So like you never have to worry about it. Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know if it's necessarily like the Lufenia mechanics that I would want, as opposed to just them doing more good fights. Because when we got the Neon fight, that was a good fight. So adding on the Kravos restrictions made it interesting. And then this is a shit fight, so adding on the Kravos restrictions doesn't make it better. It just really underlines that this is a shit fight.
I think that if they wanted to try and adapt the concept of Lufenia pot, I think it would probably work better if they combined conceptually Lufenia orb and force gauge, so that it was the boss is gaining meter, and once it fills to 100, they automatically do like their big attack or whatever. And if you do not deal with the quote-unquote orb, like the condition for that, then it would be an instant kill attack.
Yeah.
That way, people get their mix of, yes, I like mechanics, but also, oh man, it's really frustrating. The Lufenia orb ran out at 1, or obviously it ran out at 1. It ran out at 1%, and oh, this is such shit game design that I can waste 30 minutes of my time and not beat the fight and fail right at the last second, and so on. You know, typical Lufenia complaints, etc.
But enough about how lame Crevasse is. Let's talk about something cool. That being Orin.
Cool here is that there's a whip code.
Yes, there is a whip code now. They have to do a whip code.
I think it's called the
Thanks,
Indo
game.
code.
Yes.
Thanks, game.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dev. Even though it's just +1, I'll take it. It's better than that. All right, let's go to Orin, I guess.
Yeah. So Orin got a FR and a BT here. Going along with what Lion was mentioning about Yuffie, Orin's BT effect, it goes up to 3 stacks, and every time it goes to 3 stacks, it then immediately resets to 1. And what it does is when it hits 3 stacks, it adds a use of a special HP attack, and this can build up as many times as it wants. I don't think it has a cap. In theory, if the boss had infinite turns, I think it could just keep going up and up and up. And the way it goes up is every time either Orin acts or counters.
Oh, it also goes up into counters.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, so you can really get that to build up.
I thought it just went up on his turn.
Yeah. So it's at 3, so I need Orin to do 1 more turn, and then we'll be able to use the transformed HP attack. The other effects of his BT are like the pretty standard, like it does HP cap up and brave damage up, and just usual generic BT aura stuff.
Oh, I'm a whole ass liar. He did get a rework.
Orin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing that matters that they could have reworked would be his counter, which is still 3 dump. So I mean, the rest doesn't really matter. Like, you're never pressing his EX, and his skills are filler moves, which kind of get alleviated now due to the way his burst effect works. But
I mean, his skill 1 isn't really filler. His skill 2 kind of is.
Yeah. But yeah, that's his BT. His BT animation is very cool. You get to see the Guardians all show up. You get to see both Jack and Orin. They get to do all their like super moves. And then
you get to see the 3-sum.
Yeah. And then the FR, or the HP animation, is like a truncated version of that. But he also came out with an FR. His FR is interesting. I don't think it's like particularly amazing. I think it's just fine. Let me go to it here so I can get the percentages.
I've got it.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
So his FR conditions are that when one of your turns passes, so on turn only, when one of your characters deals an attack that has attack type weakness damage, so if the enemy is, in this case, melee imperiled, or if you do that kind of damage outside of your turn, it's plus 5% and 15% for Orin. And then when one of your turns passes with one of your characters doing an attack command against an enemy that is debuffed, it's plus 30. Additionally, it is plus 20 when an enemy turn passes, kind of like Reno.
Yeah, just a flat whenever an enemy acts, it's plus 20.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so like it's a fine FR. I don't think it's particularly amazing, but it's
like Reno plus.
Yeah, it's like what if Reno had a counter? There you go. So it's cool. I mean, Reno is still a good FR, and now it's on a good unit instead of being on Reno. So that's good. But I think Orin's Orin's base kit is really the star here, and his burst effect. So I'll just do. I'll get to his turn so I can do the HP attack, and then we can get to the fight that I will do in theory in full, being Ifirit Spiritus.
Chat, he's just saying, in theory, what he means is he's definitely going to do the fight, and he knows how to beat it and finish it correctly, but he may or may not choose to make some tactical, what look like tactical mistakes, just so you can see what happens if you don't do it correctly.
Yeah, I just want to do a proper showcase, you know. I don't want to roll through the content.
It's education.
It's like a reminder. Yeah. What not to do.
Yeah, exactly. Because sometimes it's tough being the best JP player in the world. Yeah, so you have to be relatable, right?
Yeah. Good players showcase what not to do.
Yeah. It's so not much of a guide if I just steamroll the fight and then no one knows what happened here.
Yeah, people want to know the consequences, so that they'll be wary of it. Words aren't enough; they have to see it before their eyes.
Yep.
Did Orange counter just do one dump there? I don't know.
Damn, just one dump. Orange sucks.
Did I No, it was 3 dumps. Okay. I'm going crazy. And so Orin now has 3 uses of the special HP attack because it's been the enemies have been getting so many turns and so many counters off that I've been able to get it to 3 and reset 3 times so far.
So was that special HP attack?
Yeah. And the special HP attack is very strong. It's 9 dumps, like 9 AOE dumps, which for a tank unit is a lot.
Because look at that damage.
Yeah,
because I mean,
tanks are like known for their on-turn damage being shit, like Celeste. But what if Celeste had AOE 9 dumps just whenever she wanted to act? Even more broken. So
she only gets 7 dumps, single target. And that's with her EX.
Yeah. So when people say there isn't a power creep between GL and JP, it's not true. I mean, there's like a kernel of truth there, maybe in theory, but there's been a big jump, especially with Echoes. But yeah, that's Crevasse. Crevasse is mid. It's fine.
That's what happens when you adapt a global event.
Yeah. Well, I think the biggest problem is that, it one of the fights sucked. Like if the other Shinryu was fine, it'd be great because it's 2 Shinryus in one event slot, right? It's like 2 fights for the price of 1. It's just that one of the fights was a bad fight.
Yeah. They were choosing stages via darts, and they happens to land on Ursula's chapter.
Yeah. But the final event we'll talk about here is the latest Spiritus fight, which is Ifirit Spiritus. And who came out with Ifirit Spiritus was Braska getting his BT and Ace getting his FR. Yes, I didn't pull for either of them. Ace is cool.
Braska is so cool.
Okay, so Ace is cool. But Dorgan and Bart are getting their FRs and BTs next. And as an FF5 guy, I'm definitely going for the both of them. And Setzer is getting his BT as well. And I fucking love Setzer in Opera Omnia. So I'm definitely going for him too.
Even with the gacha BT effect.
Yeah, the random BT duration. So I've done this fight once. I did it actually right before we went live. I did it blind with this exact team, and I won. There were a couple times where Aerith is the reason why I won, just like we had with the with the 6 warrior due to her revives. I don't know why I died. I don't know what the mechanics are of this fight. But when we get to them, Indo will explain them because Indo is a good co-pilot here.
I don't know about that one.
But one thing I like about this fight compared to Pandemonium is it's a main boss with 2 ads, but unlike in Pandemonium, the ads don't go away. When they die, he immediately resummons them, which is great when you're doing off-turn / counter teams, which obviously makes sense given that Ace is one of the units featured here. So you want 3 targets so that his trick attack, I don't remember what his LD debuff does, but his little trap card thing procs as much as possible.
Whole card.
Yeah.
And the stud cards.
Yeah, face down stud.
Yeah.
Whole and stud cards.
Yeah.
You might as well. You wanna use the flowchart.
Yeah. So I know because Braska was featured here, and Ace was featured here. Well, Braska's a fire unit that heals, so I'll probably want a healer. That's why I brought Aerith. And Ace is a trap unit. So off-turn damage, I was thinking was pretty useful. So I brought Rubicante, who's a fire off-turn unit and has heals. And then I brought Cord to just add more damage to the party. And I was able to meet like all, except for one part of the fight, I was able to meet all the requirements of the fight here. So just like very loose sort of team building, was able to get it resolved fairly easily. It could be because I'm bringing a team that's very strong for the fight, but this fight didn't feel particularly threatening compared to, let's say, Shiva with Edgar, where you needed like a lot of specific things, otherwise you were boned. Indo, yeah,
Good way to say it. Boned.
yeah. Oh yeah, I guess because it was Indo the no not Indo is Edgar the skeleton guy? No, that's Tifa. Edgar was the robots. He needed to be against.
Yeah, he's a mechanic.
Oh, hello, Soraya.
Yeah, it's alright. It's alright, the Chad. Soraya the millionaire.
Yeah, so Indo, you've done this fight, right?
Yeah.
Who did you
I used
use?
I used the Type 0 team of Ace, Kurosame, and 7.
Oh, okay.
And
So-
of course, it was easy because I have Ace.
Yeah. So what does Ace get with all his new stuff here?
So S1 and S2, of course, get the usual damage boost. Okay, we can go over that. Yeah, that's it. More damage from S1 and S2. And his LD got one more use. So we got one more. We got technically like 2 more ways to like proc his like his special traps and whatnot.
Oh, because
So,
it gives him another use of the HP attack as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
Okay, that's cool.
one more LD use and one more use of that of it is special HP attack is from my point of view very huge for Ace because that way he has more ways to trigger his traps, which is a lot of value given for Ace. Since
But aren't his traps really shitty because they're only 1 HP attack each?
yeah,
This is what I've heard, and I tend to agree because Rubicante does with his BT effect has 6 dumps, right? So I mean that's pretty insane, right? 1 dump to 6. Obviously, Ace is just shitty Rubicante, and Rubicante tanks.
non-elemental. He's non-elemental.
Rubicante without the drip.
Yeah.
Yeah, without the tanking, without the white pearls. I think I'm gonna go over that one right now because Lion brought it up. Like his damage like adds up even if it's like 1 and I think it's very obvious to all of us here right now. Like the trap is very good. Like it functions a unique way in a sense, but it will proc no matter what. And and whatnot, and especially since there's more like LD use and special HP damage use, and I guess there are people who are complaining like the one trap sucks, especially on a single target fight. But why would you use Ace on a single target fight is the bigger question for that one. Like Ace will at best perform really well on a three target fight and moderately fine on a on a what's it called on a two target fight, which is pretty much the norm.
So
Like
Ace is like basically a counter twins.
if like I'm tired of these like people coming out of the woodwork saying like Ace has been bad. Like people forgot Lufenia Plus happened. And,
Yeah, but he
like
was the worst
first of
BT
the four.
of the first.
First of the
Yeah,
four.
No, that's insane. How could anyone say that when Zidane is right there?
but Zidane deletes turns. If the enemy can't act, then that's good, right?
Zidane is just a shitty Amy.
He's just
Wow.
melee Amy.
Blue Dagger, a mid-Italian.
The blue tiny with Italian. Like, there's still value in Ace. Like, it always procs you in every single on one of your party members' turns and enemy turns. That adds up. Like to be honest, I mean, I'm a bit biased because Ace is one of my favorite characters as well. But there's still like crazy value with Ace considering how his trap functions. I don't know. I'm just going off in a tangent at this point.
Well,
Yeah.
so how
Ace is
much
very
did
strong.
you say his FR goes up every time his track props?
Oh shit! Wait,
I
where is
have
it?
that
Where's the
information.
Oh,
where's the FR? I am
Ace's
not.
FR effect
Yeah,
is as part of the attack. Also, this is more value. It inflicts his trap debuff for one turn,
that's
the
even
like the face
more
down one,
like yeah.
and then if it's already on there, it triggers it.
That, like
Um,
that's another button to press for Ace for his
yeah,
card shit. So that's
but as far
more
as the like the bonuses,
HP damage bonuses. Yeah, it's
it's
5% if
mhm.
yeah the off turn shit, and when
Indo.
the turn passes with what's that?
The boss is glowing red. What does this mean?
Okay, so wait, did you just your HP hit like because I looked away from the video.
He went under 90%.
Oh, 90%. Uh, just keep going. It's
Okay.
not yet the more potentially
It's not the
annoying.
scary one.
Yeah, it's not yet under 69%.
Nice.
You keep going because I forgot what the red does, and I barely noticed what it does.
I think it does nothing. I think it's just to be scary.
Pretty sure something is going on. I just forgot. Like I told you, I'm not. I'm an unreliable JP source.
It's fine. Listen, if it was something scary, I would be dead right now. But clearly, it's not because it's not doing anything.
Clearly, just make it go bit below 70%. Something will definitely happen. That's for sure.
Oh,
Or if it changes the aura color.
yes. For all the GL players, it seems like there's some issues with the artwork on the Seymour banners
What?
that are live right now in GL.
It's like the cat. Whoa! Yeah, I just saw.
And that there is no
Swag.
artwork, so that's interesting. I'm
Holy
not sure what's
shit!
going on there.
That's how you know he's strong. He's so powerful. He's so
Broken.
broken that he broke the game.
Holy shit!
So
He's
we are
he's
going to. So
so
we're seeing
good.
here that because it's a three enemy fight, Rubiconte's FR is just ridiculous. Like
Yeah,
it
this
was
will not take effort.
boosted with obviously Aerith using her two echoes, but we're almost at cap already. Oh, cool! I got Seymour FR.
You would have hit cap anyway.
Yeah, I would have definitely hit cap. And another thing that we just experienced here, okay, was the ads died and then he resummoned them. And then he went green and he
And here
and he
comes
healed himself and then he killed them. And I don't know why any of that happened. This boss just changes colors randomly and the ads die and then they get resummoned and it's very strange.
And now with this green aura, you need to do like an off turn damage so that you can turn off the green aura.
And the green
What does
aura
the green
is
aura
bad.
do?
I don't remember what it does.
I'm thinking green is like a healing number, right?
I think it reduced like damage, so it's. I
It
forgot.
sure does. That's a bunch of
Yeah.
zeros.
Oh, but Core's follow-up counts as off-turn damage, so it immediately disables it before it acts, and then it hurt itself by like a ton of HP.
20%. Wow.
And then it does
Core
this
is so
really
broken.
scary-looking attack where all these red swords come up, but it's just a single-target brave attack. So I don't know why it does it. It's very strange.
Yeah, the visuals is a lie.
So now it's in this blue aura. This blue aura majorly set me back the last time. I don't know why I censored myself there. Majorly hurt me last time because for some reason it just decided to kill me with the swords at some point when it was in this blue aura. Indo, do you have any explanation as to what the blue aura does?
No, but at a certain point, like I think it was 39 and 19%, you have to like lower the ads' HP below 50%. That's the main thing.
So I have to hurt the ads here
Yeah, that's it.
before the ads act.
I mean, like once the boss like reached the 39%, and then it's like the what's it called? That one transcendence fight.
Oh, with
Was
the
it-
mummies.
Yeah, the mummy. Yeah,
Oh,
there you go.
okay.
Functions like that. Once it reaches like 39% and 19%.
Oh, so that's an interesting mechanic because that actually becomes a bit of a problem given how much damage you're doing just via force and everything.
To like ensure like you're doing enough damage but not too much to the point
Yeah.
where it annihilates the ads.
Which I think
think
we're
I like-
going to run into right here. So this will be interesting. As long as they don't attack Aerith twice, we'll be fine.
They almost there to 39.
I mean, even if they do, maybe she'll be okay.
I hope Rubicante can like lower them to 50.
Oh.
Shit.
Oh no. Okay, it's fine. Everything is fine. We just woo. Okay. So that was cool. That everything worked out perfectly.
Now this is interesting. You're in a situation where you've lost your BT effect, but
Yeah.
also you lost your FR effect.
But the FR is still active.
The FR gauge is still there,
Yeah.
the bonus and stuff,
Yeah.
but you no longer have the FR effect
The FR aura for whatever it would be in this case.
from
From
the Elden Rubicante.
yes. So
That's interesting.
that's
I have never
fine.
seen that happen before.
Yeah. We're gonna operate. We're just gonna go
pro
into
gamer
summon
move.
right now. Yeah.
Yeah, mostly
Um,
people like summon at this point so they can die, so that the boss will die immediately. Either that or people tend to also like burst it down with a BT face, so that they don't have to.
So I
see
must
the-
have got an A down below 50%, while B was still, or while C was still above 50.
Yeah, I think I saw that as
Yeah.
well.
So that's why I only got one of them to kill me
So
there.
the next
It would have been
threshold you
great
have to look
if
for-
they had went after Core and not Rubicante, because that means I lost Rubicante's
Yeah.
BT effect too, which is not great. But we'll see here.
So now the next threshold that TreeVoid has to look forward to is 19%,
Which we are about to hit.
and the ad seems to have like
Yeah. So we will definitely need one more force time here.
Oh no. Mm.
Well, let's see if Reaper's Gale will do enough. Well, it didn't quite do enough, but it got us pretty close there.
How much HP does the boss have?
That's a good question. How much HP does the boss have? It has 260 million HP. So not crazy high.
So echoes from the rift rate up also exist. Damn. I got Prish BT for free. Holy fuck.
Oh, nice.
Fucking hell.
I managed to get Seymour's FR in 3 multis. So I'm just going to, what's it called? So I'm just going to BT token the BT.
Sorry, Indo, I missed. I was aiming for the other banner. My bad.
The other banner.
So
Yeah, I was trying to get you free Seymour.
Does Rubicante have free skills on anything? I don't think he
Yes.
does. He does?
EX is free skill.
Oh, okay. Perfect.
No, I'm sorry.
Wait,
LD is free skill. EX is it gives him a use of skill 1 back.
Oh. The one that doesn't matter.
The
non-charging
attacking
move.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh, fuck. I'm late to. I just saw on TCC that they were talking about NT earlier. I missed it. Fuck.
Yeah, we were talking about how much NT sucks.
I mean, yeah, it is, but I love it. I don't care. I mean, yeah, the game.
It's okay. It's okay to like bad games.
Yeah,
I was telling
yeah.
you.
I acknowledge. I acknowledge that the game sucks.
Like I
but I
like
still
lots of
love
bad games, but you can say it's bad. It's fine.
Yeah.
That
I'm not
means
gonna
that you're not a
argue why.
fan. It means you hate the game.
Yeah, like Lion likes Destiny, and that's a terrible game.
No, just the community.
Yeah, I mean, most communities are.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Have you seen the Defo community?
Not lately.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I can vouch and say that the NT community also sucks. Kinda. Oh shoot! Look at that. The AA.
Yeah, the FR damage wasn't gonna matter too much, and at least the AA has good auras. So I'm hoping that he doesn't get into his. Oh, I'm so fucking bummed. I would prefer he does not get into his force time. Their force time is terrible. But I may be able to cancel it with Rubicante's force time.
We'll find out here in a moment.
I don't think I used Rubicante's Echo, so it should be fine. Whew. That did a lot of damage. Or would have done a lot of damage anyways.
That's a lot of damage.
So what the main effect of this force time is it heals 100% of the damage you dealt. Why they don't make it so you just deal 0 damage? I guess in theory you could, if you had taken it low enough, get one really big hit in and be able to one-shot it through this effect. But I had it at 4% and I was never able to do 4% in one hit. So. So the force cancellation ability is you need to do a fire magic force ability and recover HP. And I don't know if Rubicante recovers HP with his FR.
I think he doesn't.
Oh no.
Does fire enchanted FRs work? Like, or it has to be like.
I mean, he's a tank, right? Tanks heal. That's a thing they do.
Else you're Rex.
Haven't you used this character before?
Oh, I've used him many times. I use lots of characters, Lion. That doesn't mean I know what they do.
He is doing like a pop quiz for the two of us.
So the answer is he does not heal on his FR. So this is just this is a fun chill stream. Um, you know, how did everyone's Seymour pulls go? If you pulled Seymour, you know, we are curious. I was able to snag him in 3 multi draws. Lion, have you done your pulls?
No, I really want to, but I think I would feel guilty if I didn't make a video for this because I
Okay.
did see that Pot asked for it.
Okay, that's fair. Indo, have you pulled? Oh, well, you pulled Prish on the free pull, right?
Yeah, I only did the free pulls. I'll try. Wait, I'm doing it right now. I'm doing tickets for Precious LD because according to Food Tip, it isn't coming back anytime soon.
Oh, you don't have Precious LD.
Yeah, I don't. I still don't have Precious.
Mm.
And now I'm even more. I want to get it even more now that I have the BT.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think she's still very strong.
Yeah, I think I still like the LD callovers. But yeah, I think I'll try to do like 100 tickets first, and then I'll try the Transcendence fight.
I mean, the Transcendence fight isn't. I wouldn't even call it a fight, honestly. It's.
Yeah, in a way, yeah.
Yeah, so this is a 20 turn FR effect. So it is this is very similar to what happened my last time doing this, where I actually had it down to 4% last time, and I wasn't able to kill it. So I had to wait out the 20 turns, but I was able to do it in 52 turns, and the turn count is 55 turns.
Does this boss? You said the attack has to heal. Does that exclude spheres?
So it does not include passive buffs or sphere recovery, is according to Compendium.
I see. Yeah. Never mind it.
So not. So you guys heard like the banners are broken, right?
Mm-hmm.
I went to the Transcendence fights and the bosses aren't there.
Hey yo!
Look at the picture teases.
They're too scared to show up.
There's no one.
This is an interesting launch for Seymour.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Right.
But
They went off to buy their Christmas gifts.
there is another unit that was featured here, of course. And that is Braska. And Braska actually brings an interesting condition to a Shinryu fight that I don't think we've seen them really play with it too much outside of this, but one of the S rank conditions is to heal 200,000 HP.
Yeah, I love this. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, obviously, between Rubicante and Aerith, that's not an issue. But if you don't have a healer, you're probably not going to get that. So bring a healer is
that was my case. That was my
right?
case on my run, on my first run, which is why I brought like HP regen calls, and that worked for me.
Oh wow, that's a lot of HP to regen just through calls. Oh,
as well as Alexander. Alexander's summon.
Huh. Oh, that's very weird. So I took it below 19%, and now the threshold indicator is gone. But he healed past 21% and didn't trigger his threshold attack. I wonder if that's like a workaround, or if he will do it eventually.
Interesting.
I don't think that whatever's going on here should ever be called a workaround.
Yeah, if you just let the boss take 20 turns, you can just ignore one of the mechanics.
I mean, on the other hand, 20 turns from now is still within turn count.
20 of my turns is within turn count. We'll find out if 20 of its turns is within turn count.
does it only tick down on the boss's turn, or does it include the ads?
Yeah. Enemy F. Oh, and the ads as well. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So you're probably fine.
Yeah.
Just don't do a bunch of stuff with Aerith, who has high turn rate.
Well, yeah.
Everything.
Her LD doesn't have high turn rate.
Yeah, but you can't spam her LD until the end of the fight.
Yeah. Wow, they really botched this the Seymour debut. Yeah, none of the ads, none of the enemies show up in the little preview, and none.
They already know end of service is coming. They don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Like,
this is the
man,
sign,
who
guys.
cares? It's really funny though.
Base devs. Like the the gap between Lilith's raid and Seymour event is like very long, and they still let this happen. Fucking base.
I really hope Redbeard isn't watching right now.
What, is there a way to get 7 BT tokens?
7.
I'm at 33. This I wonder if it'll let you redeem a certain amount and it'll overflow with the rest.
Is there a way to what?
So I'm sitting at, well, let me see here. It will let me? It will. Okay, never mind. I fixed it.
Nice.
Interesting thing. When you use the premium Mog Pass tokens to get 5 burst tokens, if you were to go over the cap, the excess bleeds into your inventory, your treasure chest.
It works like that with selling bursts as well.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh,
This is my. I don't really use. I don't know why I don't use burst tokens, but I have like this. I never want to use them, but Nidre raised a very good point in that burst tokens lose value once we hit the 4 events a month schedule, because the gem cost goes down for all BTs.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
your BT token to gem ratio is actually less valuable when at that point.
So it's BT tokens and tickets that will lose value, kind of.
I mean, that plus there's an event every month that you can farm for. It's like 10 burst tokens in the co-op shop.
Yes, it's a pain in the ass to do, but it is there.
It'd be like that.
Be like that though.
So, who are you planning to bring to this fight, Indo?
Which fight?
The Seymour fight. Oh, well, okay. So I guess we should talk about Braska.
Yeah.
So Braska gets an FR.
Think about the Braskers.
Yeah. His FR is or not again FR. He gets a BT. His BT is pretty cool. His BT lets him. Oh, I'm gonna run out of fucking Rubiconte's BT effect. What it does is it gives him a follow up after all of his actions, including Kiraga. I think it's a 3 dump, right? Something like that. It's Jack Laser. He summons Braska's final Aeon, and it does the Jack Beam, which is always a cool animation to see.
Yeah.
And he gets more auras. His burst also gives him fire enchant for the party. Finally, it would have been nice if it was tied to his FR, but I guess it's fine.
Initial release.
Yeah. And he does good percent now.
Like what Bart's recently got apparently, or it's tied to his like C50.
Yeah, that's an interesting change to tie it to Bart's C50. But yeah, so Braska got Echo, he got a much better like up to par FR with that Echo, and then a follow up on his BT and Fire Enchant, so it kind of fixes the issues with his kit. It's not the most interesting of changes, but I think it's something that he really needed. So that's cool. Is there anything that either of you wanted to add to that, or do you agree that it's kind of just like it's a nice fix, but there's nothing really like much to say about it?
Braska is cool, except for when he's robbing me of my resources.
Yeah, I did not pull for Braska at all.
Same. I'm only interested on Ace. That's it.
Ooh, we're almost there. 5 turns remaining.
Did you mention Ace's expiration attack?
Oh yeah, I forgot that one. That was cool.
Oh, so
with
what
it.
happened? Because he always had one, right? Did they just
Yeah.
change
Yeah,
the animation?
The way that it used
they
to
had
work,
more
it was
HP attacks.
it used to be a double tap. Now it's 10 HP attacks,
Yeah.
which is a lot.
Yeah, 10 is a big jump.
Just a bit. And they gave his what is it, skill 1, 8 attacks.
Yeah, skill 1 is a lot more the more desirable button to press compared to skill 2 now.
So
Like,
Ace is doing
skill 2.
damage.
Yeah, like with Ace, I guess they prioritize like doing his on-turn damage more so than off-turn damage. With the exception, of course, of the expiration of the BT effect, which was really a ton of damage. Meanwhile, they didn't they didn't add more HP attacks to the traps, which is fine. And I don't want to go back to the tangent again. To 1 HP dump equals bad. I don't know, stop.
He said it. Y'all clip it.
It's true.
Uh,
I mean, look at Core. Core does 2 dumps on every follow up.
Terrible character.
Ace's bait has always been bad. Damn.
BC deceived us again. When will he stop getting away with it?
Maybe when this guy, the enemy FR finally ends.
Oh, we're almost there. Just 1 turn left.
This is.
Holy.
Yeah,
So,
FRs like this, enemy FR phases like this, are not my favorite version of it. Like it'd be fine if, let's say, it was 10 turns. I get why it's 20 because there's 3 enemies, so you know it will go down faster. But it just like it takes so long to actually just get through everything.
well,
But we're there.
FR means free, and it's free weapon, not free fight.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Rem go.
Okay, and let's get my last force in here. So this better do it.
Yes. Here it comes.
Here it comes. I wonder what happens when we finally push it under 19%. Are we just gonna wipe immediately, or
Oh shit! Wait, let me see the.
they're both at 54%?
Okay, well, there's still time. Life finds a way. Come on, you got this. Oh wait, no more. I see there's no more LD.
Yeah, running out of skills again. The classic.
Let's see, Core. Come on, Core. You got. Oh shoot!
Why did it heal itself? So oh no. Okay.
The adds HP.
This is prime gaming, guys. You waited through 20 turns of enemy taking no damage for a party wipe.
No, it's not a party wipe.
It is.
This is like a gem revive.
Because you can no longer increase your FR gauge normally.
Holy Yeah, Core is
Because
dead.
Core will no longer have his effect, even when he's revived. Yoshi says L plus ratio plus Rip Bozo.
No,
Which
it's
I
fine.
gotta agree.
We'll just do it with a 230% FR. Easy.
Hmm.
Look, Aerith just did plus 55%.
Yo.
Yeah, that's for Aerith's specific stuff. Because it's a dead skill.
Rubicante is a dead skill too.
Yeah, but that means they're not doing damage.
Yeah, but we get so many often. Look, Aerith just did plus 5%. This is free.
Yeah, pretty much. Base run.
So, yeah, this is rough. This is rough to watch.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, it's still
Everything is
6.
fine. We're doing fine here. What's
You
that
have no
shield?
more
buff?
BTFX.
Nah, who needs BTFX?
You?
No,
You
it's
literally
fine.
need BTFX.
No, it's fine. Look, he's down to 18%. Easy.
Mm-hmm.
Look, and Core's about to get his thing up. We're good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
You're gonna go into Rubicante is the last turn of your FR.
Yeah. No, it's not Aerith.
Okay,
She
now
jumped.
it's Aerith.
Yeah.
So
now.
yeah, this is a dead run.
Now I can do 18% here. Easy.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'm at 355%. Oh, plus 10. Oh man, this is so easy. This is free. Free 99.
All right, let's go. Almost.
So, chat, this is exactly what not to do if we get to this point in global.
Oh,
Yeah,
great.
this is
Good
a
job,
caution.
Core. Just
Yo, Core.
okay,
This
well,
is like a cautionary tale.
yeah.
And TreeVoid is doing it for the people. What a noble cause.
This has been your JP Raw Life.
Any question?
Well, so that's the fight. We've seen all the mechanics, so I think now is a good time to quit because now we all know, and we don't want to spoil how it ends.
Yeah.
So we'll just report
Not
this.
with a
in.
Hey,
bang,
we
but a
get a
whimper.
B grade.
Why is it a B grade? I should at least get an A. What the hell is this? This is rigged shit.
Because to get an A, you have to
You have to
actually
win
finish
the
the
fight. Yeah, it's fine. Oh wow, the difference between A and S is not turn count. It's only the HP healed.
Yeah, the HP.
Oh, that's really cool actually. Wow. Yeah, look at that. Easy.
You gotta B.
Yeah. So
A B for both.
That's still good. Yeah, B grade's still good.
wow, it's amazing that when I know what's happening in the fight, I do worse than when I didn't know what was going on. So that's cool.
All for the purposes of education and
Exactly. Like, once
Educate.
again, this is to teach everyone. Like, I have the stupid little. Let's go to a thing here. Thing. See, I have the special outline, so I did it. I have the S. I did do it, but I wanted to showcase what it looks like to fail a mission.
Really a strategic genius.
Yeah, I heard complaints that I was too good. I kept curb stomping content, so I wanted to bring it down.
The only time TreeVoid felt there's an obstacle in his way was Chaos Shiva.
Yes, the only
That's
truly difficult fight.
They should bring back Chaos Shiva for Travas.
But yeah, so those have been all the events since last time. We most likely will not be doing a DFO stream at least until the new year. We will be doing other streams in the interim. Next week,
Hell yeah.
we may be doing a new game to the scene. We will see if we can get everything worked out and line up some people for it. But we'll keep that on the DL for now. Indo, were there any parting thoughts you wanted to give regarding either anything we discussed today or anything else in general?
Every one of you, go pull for Neon again. Let's say. I think Neon's banners are still live, and I guess the Dorgan video, I guess, is live. I guess I don't know. Apart from that,
yeah,
apart
Neon's
from
live.
that, I guess, yeah, Neon's live. She'll always be live in my heart. Apart from that, thank you for having me as well. It's always, I appreciate always that you allow my shit voice to be here in this very great, the best JP DFFOO show ever.
Of course,
Yeah.
you carried our ass.
For sure.
Yeah.
Plus, any time with Indo is a good time.
Oh, of course. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all I can say. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Lion,
TreeVoid.
any thoughts on
Lion.
your end?
Again, please be sure to subscribe to Indo. He's been a frequent guest. He's been great to us. Shows up on other channels. If you are already subscribed to Cross, please unsubscribe because he did not show up. Broken engagement at the last minute without even saying anything. What the fuck?
Yeah. Just silently abandoned us.
SMH.
But please remember also to subscribe to TreeVoid here. We're slowly working him up to break that 200 mark. We got to get those community posts for him so he can post probably nothing.
I have good engagement, okay?
And lastly, I'm really scared of what's going to happen in 2 weeks' time, because in Genshin we're getting the Raiden, Shogun, and Ayato banners, and if I don't know if you've ever seen the Ralph Wiggum the meme of "I'm in danger." That's me.
Yeah,
those banners are so bad. Oh, I mean, they're really good, but it's gonna be really rough on.
That's why they're bad.
Yeah. Because Raiden is a baddie.
Okay, well, thanks for stopping by, everyone. Good luck on your Seymour polls if you're doing any polls or push polls or with T12 or anything. And we will be back before the end of the new year. But if you only tune in for DFFOO, thank you for stopping by, and we will see you in the new year.
Absolutely. Guys, also, if you want to see TreeVoid play Destiny with us, be sure to leave a comment.
We will not be seeing myself play Destiny with everyone. But
if you don't leave a comment, he'll never do it.
Yeah, exactly. I am at the whims of the community, so that is what it is. Well, have a good evening, everyone. And stay safe out there, everyone. Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy